Let me start by asking you something that most people won't admit out loud. When was the last time your mind felt clear? Not busy, not productive, not distracted, clear. Because for most people, right now, life doesn't feel confusing, it feels crowded. Too many voices, too many opinions, too many updates, too many things to keep up with. You wake up, and before your feet touch the floor, your mind is already full. Messages, news, videos, advice, warnings, motivation, contradictions, and even distractions. And the strange part is this: you're more informed than ever, yet less certain than you've ever been. You consume more content but feel less grounded. You know more but trust yourself less. You have access to everything but clarity feels rare. And slowly, quietly, something begins to break down. Your focus, your patience, your ability to think deeply, your confidence in your own judgment. You're not lazy, friend. You're not undisciplined either. You're overstimulated. And today I want to talk about how too much information is fragmenting the human mind and how you can begin to think clearly again. Information used to serve a purpose. You sought it when you needed it, you processed it, you applied it, then you move on. But today, information is constant. It doesn't wait for readiness. It doesn't respect timing. It doesn't care about capacity. Your mind is exposed to opinions before you even form your own, solutions before you identify the problem, advice before you feel grounded, fear before reflection. And the result isn't intelligence, it's mental noise. The human mind was never designed to process this much information without structure. So instead of clarity, we get shallow thinking, reactive emotions, decision fatigue, constant second guessing. This is why focus feels so fragile right now. Many people think focus is about willpower. It's not. Focus is about selectivity. When everything feels important, nothing gets your full attention. Your mind keeps switching contexts. One thought interrupted by another thought. One idea replaced by before it is matured. One feeling overridden by new input. This actually creates a life of half thoughts, half decisions, half commitments. And over time, you stop trusting your own thinking. You know, you don't know if an idea is yours or something you absorbed 5 minutes ago or 10 minutes ago. That's not weakness, though, that's overload. And here's something deeper that really gets discussed. Too much information doesn't just affect focus, it affects identity. When you constantly consume other people's values, other people's goals, other people's standards, you lose contact with your own internal compass. You start asking questions like, what should I think? What's the right way to live? What am I missing? Instead of questions like, what do I actually believe? What matters to me? This is why people feel mentally tired, emotionally flat, spiritually disconnected. Your inner voice is drowned out. Clarity requires space. And space is the one thing modern life really allows. Every quiet moment is filled up. Every pause is interrupted. every thought is redirected. So the mind never actually settles long enough to integrate information. Instead of that, you get accumulation. Instead of insight, you get exposure. And exposure without integration creates confusion. That is why journaling feels hard, reading feels difficult, deep conversation feels rare, silence feels uncomfortable. The mind has forgotten how to rest. Now let's talk about restoration, not drastic changes, but quiet recalibration. Number one, reduce inputs before you increase effort. Clarity doesn't come from consuming more, it comes from consuming less. Not forever though, not dramatically, but intentionally. Every mind needs a gatekeeper. Ask this question: what deserves access to my attention today? Number two, create daily white space. White space is unfilled time. Time without input, time without opinions, time without noise. This is where thoughts finish forming. Even 15 to 20 minutes of silence daily begins to restore focus. Number three, slow down your thinking on purpose. Fast thinking feels productive. Slow thinking creates insight. It lets ideas sit, let information remain unanswered, let clarity arrive naturally. The mind settles when it's not rushed. Number four, return to fewer anchors. Too many sources create instability. Choose a few trusted inputs, a few guided principles, a few non-negotiables. Stability comes from limits. Now, this is where discipline quietly enters the conversation. Not as control, not as restriction, but as protection. Discipline protects your focus, it protects your energy, it protects your inner life. And without discipline, information controls you. With discipline, you decide. This isn't about becoming extreme, though. It's about becoming clear. Let me leave you with this thought. Your mind is not broken. It's simply overwhelmed. You don't need more information. You need more space. Clarity doesn't come from knowing everything. It comes from knowing what to ignore. And as you begin to filter, slow down, and create structure around your attention, something beautiful happens. Your thoughts deepen, your focus strengthens, your confidence returns. Not because the world gets quieter, but because you did. And that's how clear thinking begins again. Thank you for sticking around with us. This is a growth-only, truth-only space. Subscribe for more life-changing truth. Thank you for your time. Do have a great day. Bye for now.